Project Accounting Features in Acumatica 2017 R2. In this video, we look at commitment reporting. Commitment reporting is important because business decisions can be made differently depending on the level of information available. In example 1, we don't have visibility into upcoming purchase orders that have already been committed. In example 2, we have this information and the result is a different business decision. Acumatica supports both committed revenue and committed expenses. We also submit both internal and external commitments. Internal commitments are created directly from sales orders and purchase orders, and the process of relieving those commitments is automated as you process these documents. External commitments are done by importing files into a special commitment screen. You can relieve those commitments by creating AP bills that are logged against the project. To demonstrate this functionality, we'll create a simple project. It will have a single internal commitment and a single external commitment. We'll process those commitments to show the impact of the project P&L and how that's reflected on our screens in Acumatica. We'll start with a simple project. We have a single task, and we have a very simple cost budget. Within our Balances tab, you can see that we currently have a budget amount of $500, no actuals, and no commitments. Our first internal commitment will stem from a purchase order. Here's one that I've already created that's on hold. As I take the purchase order off hold and approve it, we'll be able to return to the project, refresh our screen, and see that there's an open committed amount giving visibility into what's already been committed for that project. Now, in addition to internal commitments, where those created directly from purchase orders and sales orders, we also have the ability to input external commitments. For that, there's a separate commitment screen. This commitment screen provides the ability to look at what's already been committed. It also opens up the option to enter an external commitment. Normally this would be done from an imported file, but in this case we'll go ahead and enter one manually. Now my new external commitment appears on this screen, and if I go back to my project, you'll see that it's also reflected in my open committed amount. So now let's go in and actually relieve these commitments by processing our project. We'll first go in and receive our purchase order. Now we've received this into our warehouse, but we need to issue it to our project. So we'll go use the Issues screen to make that happen. Now if we return to our project screen and refresh, you'll notice that we have an actual amount plus the open external committed amount, leading up to our total amount of almost $400. Next, let's see how we can relieve this amount. To do that, we'll modify two places. First, we'll start in the commitment screen. We'll open our external commitment and adjust the quantities to reflect what we've received. So let's say we receive 1. And once again, this would most likely be done through an external import, not manually as we've done here. The second thing that we need to do, receive a bill from our vendor. In this case, I've already entered one that's against my project. I'll take it off hold and release it. If we return to our project and refresh our screen, you'll notice that the actual amount and the open committed amount change to reflect the actual totals. In addition to being able to use the Balances tab of the project, we can also use our ARM reports to gather information about projects. Our data sources have been updated to show committed amounts, committed quantities, and the open and invoiced amounts and quantities of commitments. This helps with our reporting so that you can get real-time reports. In addition, the commitment fields become available to generic inquiries. Thank you for watching.